I think it is very easy to forget why you got into gaming. Many of us who game started gaming probably, I'd say at the round, I'd say the tender age of maybe 9. And some people are gaming before that, but I think that's generally the age where probably you're paying the most attention, or at least in my case. But sometimes a game comes along and it makes you remember why you play. Games are just fun. It's not always about the most groundbreaking photorealistic graphics. That's not what makes a game fun. But the Lego games are insanely fun. I played a lot of the Lego Star Wars games and always enjoyed them. This Lego Batman game, I remember seeing it, and I ask myself to question, why is there so much hype around this game? Almost forgetting, one, this is Lego, something that I don't know of many people who didn't play with Lego when they were growing up. And you introduce Batman into that along with Lego. It's a good combination. Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, which releases, I believe this article said May 22nd. Yeah, I might buy this for my Switch too. I think I will. Okay, so let's see. Burbank, California, May 19th, 2026. Warner Brothers Games, TT Games, DC, and Lego Group today announced Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. An all new open world action adventure video game is available now for early access on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC via Steam and Epic Game Store as part of the deluxe edition. The standard edition of the game will launch worldwide May 22nd. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be on a Switch 2 as well. That's where I'm gaming these days. I am pleased with my Switch 2. I like it. It does exactly what I needed to do. And for somebody like me, especially right now who's on the go, it is absolutely perfect. It was made for people just like me. Developed by TT Games creator, developed by TT Games, creators of the best-selling Lego game series, including the critically acclaimed Lego Star Wars, I just mentioned that great game, the Skywalker Saga, and published by Warner Bros. Games, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight features an original story that blends together iconic moments from across the Cape Crusaders' history in film, television, comic books, and games in a unique way, combined with countless DC references and fun filled humor. That's the one thing you can count on with these Lego games. It's going to be, in some ways, slapstick humor, but it is enjoyable. That's the thing. Like, it takes you back to a time where games were meant to be enjoyed. It wasn't a constant spec battle across consoles and PCs. Nothing wrong with with high-end specs. Nothing wrong with getting some killer graphics, but none of that means anything if the game is not fun. I've learned that about many games. Introducing a new Lego Batman combat system, expansive open world Gotham City, customizable Batcave, and much more. Players can step into the role of Batman and journey on a heroic campaign from origin to legend while building a family of crime fighting allies to take on the most notorious DC supervillains in the ultimate Lego Batman experience. Quote, "We are so excited to launch Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, bringing iconic storytelling, inventive gameplay, and unmistakable humor together in an amazing game," said JB Parrott, CEO and President, Global Streaming and Games Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers Discovery. The incredibly talented team at TT Games has delivered a standout experience that truly honors Batman's legacy. The game showcases our strategy and action, pairing iconic franchises with best in class development to deliver the best possible gaming experience for players everywhere. Again, this is the thing about the Lego games in general. is even though, look, even though kids, small kids are part of this audience, they're not just going after one, one particular audience. They're not just going after little kids. They want everybody. And the Lego games, look, I think they do really pull everybody in. They're just fun. Another quote: on behalf of the entire TT Games, we're incredibly proud to launch Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, our most ambitious Lego game ever, said Jonathan Smith, head of the development team and strategic director, TT Games. We're all huge fans, and it's been an absolute honor to tell the definitive Batman story, drawing on decades of iconic moments in a unique and fun Lego way. The team has delivered rich gameplay, terrific action, and an open world Gotham City playground that's nothing less than stunning. Yo, gameplay is a big deal. There's a lot of games that have, again, just making a point, there's a lot of games that have some of the most incredible graphics I've ever seen, and they're hard to play. And then there's some games that the graphics are decent at best, but the gameplay is so great that it just pulls you in. Some games have it all. It's rare, but it happens. And when that does happen, yeah, you're in for a world of an experience. Quote, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is a celebration of everything fans love about the Cape Crusader. Batman has evolved through countless eras, creative visions, and cultural moments. Yet he's always our Dark Knight, said Jim Lee, DC's president, publisher, and chief creative officer. This game lets fans live every version of Batman. You thought you knew the Batman game you wanted, but this is the one you truly need. And it's crazy that this is being said about a Lego game. What's even crazier is I believe this. I really do believe this about this Lego game. Quote, we're so excited to launch. We're so excited for the launch of such a highly anticipated title, said Frederick Loving, senior vice president and global head of game, the Lego Group. Lego Batman is such a beloved franchise that has captured fans' imagination for over 20 years. With Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, our partners at Warner Brothers Games, TT Games, and DC have created a rich, innovative, and immersive gameplay experience that feels fresh while also honoring the legacy of the Cape Crusader. The fact that they said it feels fresh is incredible. I am really glad. That seems like a small thing, but this is one of those games where you can let loose and have fun with. This is the thing about a game, or just a game infused with Lego. You're not taking yourself so serious that you can't enjoy the process, and I think sometimes that happens with other games. The adventure begins with the origins of a young Bruce Wayne training with the League of Shadows, setting him on a path to become the Dark Knight. Throughout the story-led campaign, as Batman, players will partner with Jim Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Talia al Ghul to help confront an ever-growing threat from the Joker, the Penguin, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Firefly, Ra's al Ghul, Bane, and others. They are throwing everybody in this thing, plus the kitchen sink. They really want this thing to be good. And this is the thing about games like this is sometimes it surprises everyone. And I would be shocked, but not shocked, if this game sells millions of copies right out the gate. When the new Lego Batman combat system, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight delivers an authentic expression of Batman fighting style and fluid attack chains, over-the-top takedowns, and powerful gadgets. Batman's batarangs can distract or stun enemies, and the Batclaw can reel them in. Partner characters have their own signature gear, including Jim Gordon's foam sprayer and rebound launcher. Robin, Robin's cable launcher, and Birdarangs, Nightwing's Electro Rings and Electric Cable Launcher, Batgirl's Hacker Ring and Drone, Catwoman's Whip and Loyal Companion Kitten, and Talia al Ghul's Blow Darts, providing a variety of options to approach every enemy encounter and boss battle. Just hearing all of that stuff makes this game seem super exciting. I'm not sure how long. Okay, so that's how long the article goes. I was wondering. Okay, the game takes place against the backdrop of Gotham City, an open world Lego playground full of crimes to stop, puzzles to solve, rewards to collect, and surprises to discover around every corner. There are varied districts spanning across four densely populated islands, reaching both vertically into the sky and underground. Players can zip from building to building using the grapple launcher, soar and glide over the city, or cruise around in style with a range of Batmobiles and Batcycles while also visiting familiar locations such as Ace Chemicals, Gotham Botanical Gardens, Wayne Tower, and Arkham Asylum. You know they got to throw Arkham in there. It's not a Batman game if you don't have Arkham in it. In Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, the legendary Batcave located beneath Wayne Manor has been delightfully reimagined and serves as Batman's central hub of operations, expanding and evolving as players progress through the campaign. The underground headquarters houses an array of wearable suits celebrating the storied history of the Dark Knight with 100 different outfits for playable characters and functions as the ultimate garage for Batman's impressive lineup of Batmobiles, Batcycles, and other vehicles, all faithfully recreated in Lego brick form. In addition, players can upgrade gadgets, display trophies, review case files via the Bat computer, and personalize the environment with a variety of Batcave items. Yo, this as I'm reading it, I'm like, yeah, I would not be surprised if this Batcave thing and all of the different options you have doesn't become a huge deal. Fans of all generations can enjoy the game solo or team up with a friend or family member through a two-player local cooperative gameplay as one player takes on the role of Batman and the other one is of his trusted ally, For those looking for a tougher playthrough, the game features a new Cape Crusader enhanced difficulty setting and an even more challenging Dark Knight difficulty setting. Well, that's something. That is something. The Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight Deluxe Edition, physical and digital, is available now for $89.99. $90. That is crazy. That is crazy nuts. My goodness. On PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC via Steam and Epic Games Store, and includes early access to the game beginning today, along the Legacy Collection, downloadable content containing new suits, vehicles, and Batcave items inspired by the Batman Arkham's video game series, Batman Beyond television series, and a party music theme pack, all available now, coming in September 2026 as part of the Mayhem Collection DLC. Deluxe Edition owners can play the upcoming Mayhem mode featuring the Joker and Harley Quinn as playable characters, each with their own abilities, gadgets, and takedowns, along with a new story mission, new suits for the main game, playable characters, new Batcave items, and new Batmobile. It's packed with a lot. That price is hefty. It is packed with a lot. I will give them that. We shall see how this goes, what people are willing to pay for, and how this thing does. Something tells me, obviously it's dependent on what people are willing to pay for, but something tells me that this Lego Batman movie is probably going to be pretty big.